Hey everyone, welcome to day 10. We are at the completion of our first 2 weeks, so good job. Welcome. I hope that you're finding that momentum. I hope that you've been able to build some steam behind your rhythm, behind your goals, whatever you want to push into when things get crazy and hectic or you get a little off kilter. Have something that you can come back to. As long as I'm getting this one thing, these two things, I'm still creating that cycle. I'm still in that rhythm. I'm still getting my bare minimum done. No excuses. Just getting it done and sticking with it. So keep that in mind. And with that, we are going to go ahead and talk through what we have coming today. As always, as I'm talking through things, go ahead and get yourself warmed up. Some hip openers would be great. Some jumping jacks. You can step side to side. All sorts of ranges of motion. Squats. Inhale up and down. Anything and everything. We've gone through a lot of warm-ups together by now. So please just keep that going as I talk through what we have coming. Okay, so it's a kettlebell day. As always, you don't have to have kettlebells. So we are going to be on a 20 rep cycle. Everything's going to be 20 reps. We are going to start with a kettlebell swing. And I will also show you, in fact, I will demonstrate with dumbbells because I believe, or I'm guessing that most of us have more dumbbells than we do kettlebells. So with a kettlebell swing, you're going to be holding your dumbbell around the bell, just like this. So make sure that there's nothing that you really love or a person in front of you in case you let go of it. And what you're going to do, the first swing is actually picking the bell up, okay? So that's your first swing. Just like with a deadlift, we are not going to be bending our knees too much. You're just going to be hinging, right? So your back is flat, your butt's going to go back, your knees will be stopped, and you're going to be hinging. So the bell is going to swing under, and then you're using the thrust of your glutes to get to the top. So something to watch for when you're swinging, hinge under, like I said, you have to use momentum, right? So if you are kind of getting stuck here, okay, I'm getting my arms, my butt staying back, you're going to put a lot of pressure on your low back. So you need to get that swing under and then grab through that butt. You've got to use your butt, get you to the top, flexing all the way to your stance. So you swing, lock in, swing, lock in, upper back and glutes and core. If you over push, this is where your low back takes pressure, gets hurt. And if you under push, that's where your low back takes pressure, gets hurt. So you can also take super lightweight, although they say kind of traditionally that the heavier that your bell is, then the more proper and better form your swing will probably be. So we'll try it one more time. You can hit it with me. Butt back, back flat. Here's swing 1, 2, 3, just like that. So if for any reason you feel like there's tension on your back, go lighter weight or even go no weight. Just getting that hinge and thrust, flexing in through those glutes will be fantastic. Okay, then we are going to go into oblique hinges. So I'm going to be grabbing my 35s. You can grab whatever dumbbells you have. Heavier is better. Shoulders up, back down. You have your solid stance. And we're going to hinge to the side. So we're going to go 10 each side on this one, 20 total. So it's for those obliques. Watch that. The shoulders stay away from ears. Core stays super strong. Then we're going to go deadlifts. I'm going to stick with both of my 35s. We've done these several times with dumbbells as well. Toes straight ahead. If you struggle with low back pain in your deadlifts, take a wider stance. Okay, toes still straight ahead and focus on contracting through the core. Upper back stays nice and flat. So it's all about pushing through those glutes and getting into the hamstrings. Then we're going to do 10 mid squats, 10 wide squats. So you can hold your kettlebell up at the chest or you can hold it low. We're going to go 10 with feet just outside the hips. And then we're going to go wide and go 10 with that wide stance. So still 20 total squats, 10 each direction. Then we're going to hit an upright row. I am not going to be attempting the heavy bells, especially because we're going to be hitting 20 reps. So see, these are 12s. Start here, elbows come up high and wide. On your upright row, I see a lot of times that there's a hinge forward to get the bells up, the arms up. Keep your tall stance. Chest is overlifted. So think super proud thoughts. Then pull your elbows up. Hands come just behind. No more than chest height. So it's not about how high you get those hands. There's no rotation up. It's only elbows up, hands follow, right? The wrists are always underneath the shoulders. I'm already getting winded just talking through everything. An overhead press. I'm going to stick with my 12s, at least to start with. 20 overhead presses. At this point in the game, it's going to feel pretty spectacular. If you do not overhead press, we've already done our upright row, so I'm just going to have you hit a suitcase row. So elbows come up, squeeze between shoulder blades, getting into that back. You can always also go super lightweight or range of motion, right? Just kind of trying to find flexion in through those wings and into the shoulders just by getting into the motion. And then we're going to do an overhead tricep extension. So I think I am going to try kettlebell for this one. Just a little bit different grip. If you hold a kettlebell, you'll be holding around the horns. This is a 25-pound, and you're going to squeeze elbows toward that face, drop back, and then press up. If going overhead doesn't work for you, then you can hit up a kickback. Chest drops, elbows come up, kick back, and then drop. Okay. Hopefully everyone has been warming up, but we'll go ahead and hit a couple together. So come down onto your hands and knees, and we'll do a thoracic twist. Place your right hand behind your head. Inhale, lift up through the chest, and then rotate down. Inhale up, rotate down, up. 2 more. Keep your hips level. Push out of that left arm so that the right arm rotates up through that mid-back. Other side. Inhale to lift, exhale lower. Last one. All right, hinge back, get a child's pose, check in with your low back. Okay, our first exercise is that kettlebell swing. So depending on how comfortable that you are with swinging, start a little bit lighter for this set. Even no weight is totally fine. Find a position and a stance. You know what, I'll go light with you this time too. So like I said, if you're familiar with kettlebell swinging, go ahead and hit straight into it if you're ready to go. We didn't do a ton of warming up, so just make sure that that low back is ready to go and the core is super duper solid. All right, here we go. Hinge forward, butt back, back flat. Even though I've just got a 12 here for this round, I'm going to pretend that it's my, 44 pounds. So grab core, swing. 1. The chest drops forward. Use those glutes to lift. Belly super strong. 17, 18. You have to use the glutes and the hamstrings to get it up there. Still felt it. Not quite as much momentum as I'm going to need with the heavy guy, but that's all right. We're going to start there. Okay, oblique hinges. Grab even dumbbells or kettlebells. Shoulders back and down. Tuck the tailbone under so you have that nice solid stance. 1, 2. This is one of those really thoughtful exercises. You have to self-flex first and get going. 8, 9, 10. 1. We've spent this whole week working on quite a lot of core. We have to channel that today in order to not get hurt and to get the best return from each move. 8, 9, 10. All right. Next, we're going to go deadlifts. 20 reps. Toes right underneath hips, unless you need that wider stance. Butt back has to be flat. So with your deadlift, it's much more of that forward lean, right? As opposed to a squat down. You're hinging forward, but your knees are soft. Hold through that core, flex through the back, power up, packing through those glutes to the top. 2. Belly hold strong. Flex into the back. 13. 14. Flex those hamstrings. Get into the glutes. 18. 20. All right. Those forearms a break. We're going to hit up our squats. 10 mid stance, 10 wide stance. I'm going to go goblet, feet just outside hips. Sit back and down. Drive through those heels. 2. 4. 5. Get into the core. 7. 10. Hit wider. Here we go. 1. Knees get out nice and wide. 4. Toes still tracking with those knees. 8, 9, 10. All right. Upright rows. 20 reps. Roll those shoulders up, back down. Tuck that tailbone under. Pelvis is neutral. 1. 4. Chest is really lifted. 10. Make sure it's staying out of your neck. 17, 18. Can you get your chest any higher? 20. All right, I'm going to go straight into that overhead press. Remember, hit your suitcase row. That's your alternate. 6. 5. Keep that core in charge. 6. 17. Check in. Not leaning back. 20. Whew. All right. Now we have our overhead tricep extensions. Whether you want to use your kettlebell or a dumbbell, kickbacks are your alternate. Set stance or a little split, but make sure the weight is evenly distributed. Both legs. 2. I know you can't quite see, but make sure those arms are getting fully extended overhead. 5. 6. I am already lit. 8. 9. Core strong. Neck is relaxed. 5. 6. Whew. All right, finish with this guy. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's take a couple cat-cows. Standing, elbows on the knees. Push the chest forward. And then round. Open and round. All right, take a little forward fold, but let your back round because that gets into the back, making sure it's released there. Okay, set 2, friends. 20 reps. Kettlebell swing to start. Once I get going here, probably not going to be doing much talking because I'm going to be focusing. Nice heavy weight. So your first pickup, or your pickup is your first swing. Please, please contract your back, upper middle back, core. Use momentum. Ready? 1, 2. 18, 19, 20. Whew. Yes. Okay. Oblique hinges. Reach. 1. Envision you have a corset, shrink wrap around that waist, pulling tight. That's you contracting your core. 10, 2, 3. Open that chest. 7, 9, 10. Forearms. Don't worry though. Also feeling those obliques. Okay, we have our deadlift. 20 here. Butt back, back flat. Remember, we're hinging. Hinging from those hip creases. Here we go. Halfway. Keep that core going. Upper middle back flat. That weight needs to be building. Feel the heat on those hamstrings and glutes. 2 more. Such a different burn than jumping. Okay, squat mid, squat wide, 10 each. Feet just outside hips. Make sure that core is strong. Belly button pulling back. 3, 4. Wide. Three. Tall chest. 8, 9, 10. Feel everything shaking. Okay, if you still have energy and I'm needing my breaks, go heavier or more reps. Don't stop if you don't need to. Here we go. Upright rows. Chest is lifted. We'll go this way. Shoulders back and down. Feel that squeeze between the shoulder blades. 1. Feel the back help support, but those shoulders doing the work. Core holds strong. 18, 19, 20. Overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. Need a break. 4 more for me. 17, 18, 19, 20. Noticing my left arm feeling a little more on track with my right. And I feel like I recall, so that's good. All right, and jump straight to the 20. Not be a hero. I show you on the ground. Still a hero, right? Better form. Drop back, full extension. 3, 4. Keep your elbows pinching in tight towards your face. 4, 15. 19, 20. Whew. Stretch those forearms. Where are we at here? Tight on time. All right, we'll do a round of 10. Still want a little bit more. Okay, round over those legs, starting off with our kettlebell swings. We'll go 10 reps. Here we go. First one. First pickup. First swing. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find that lock. Hips and glutes. 10. All right. Hinges. 5 each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, keep going if you can. Back flat deadlifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, squats. Five mid, 5 wide. 2, focus on that pelvis. 3, strong core. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep watching those knees. They're going to want to fall in as you press up. Upright row, overhead press, triceps. 1, 4, 5. Core, upper middle back, shoulders, wrists, stay below elbows. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. See how my elbows super far in. 6. You got to fight them to stay there. 8. 10. Good job. All right, time to stretch. We're going to start with our scorpion stretch. So, lie on the ground, left arm out at a 90-degree angle from the body. Push your entire body over your left arm. Your right leg is going to come behind. Hopefully, you can get your foot on the ground, and the knee will open up to push yourself over that left arm. The right arm can kind of do whatever feels good. All right, let's switch to the other side. Right arm out. Palm on the ground. Push yourself over that right shoulder, bringing your left leg putting the left foot on the ground. See if you can let that left knee open away from the body. Help push pressure onto that right shoulder through the back. I'm still huffing and puffing. Whew. All right, back to center. Lower over onto your back. We'll do that little figure 4 rotation. So put your right ankle on top of the left knee, and you're going to start off by making sure you're in alignment, right? Shoulders, hips, knees, that one heel, and then drop your legs over to the left, putting the sole of the foot, that right foot on the ground, and then dropping your right knee down toward your left leg, so away from the body. Come back to center, and then keep your feet where they are, but rock to the right. Now that right foot is going to be pushing the left knee down. Back to center. Interlace your hands behind your left leg. Pull deep into the chest. Push your right knee away with your hand or your elbow. And then we'll move to the other side. So right foot on the ground, left ankle over your right knee. Arms out wide, drop your legs to the right. So once your left foot gets on the ground, hopefully, then drop that left knee away from the body toward your right leg. So it's opening away. Bring it to center, cross over the other way, pushing that left foot onto your right knee, down into the ground, both palms on the ground. And then back to center and grab behind that right leg. Push your left elbow into the left knee. You all are doing fantastic. I've been hearing from many of you as you're starting this momentum series, rolling into it. I don't care if you're doing it in sync or it's a year later. Reach out to me, let me know how it's going. And I always get more motivation from hearing from you all. Okay, go ahead and come up. Let's get our little squat. If you need to rock side to side first, go for it. Find in the center, head up 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Let me know when you get your low squat too and how that's coming along. If you're getting a little narrower, I'm still working on. All right. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time.